No pressure, guys. I'm not from teacher miss. The real ones. Even like Julie.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Good karaoke.
That's the only reason I asked. What a silly question.
I thought so.
You know what I'm doing when everyone leaves.
Teresa.
Next time, call me.
Hey, Teresa.
I'll do your background thing. I'll just stand behind you and do.
I've already signed this. Like a hole for number 4.
Hi, Liz.
Hi.
Tell Teresa it's too early to wear a Santa hat.
Okay, it's too early. Not too early.
It's never too early, Carla, never.
I know.
Well, you'll find out more in a little bit here.
Okay.
Here we've got this really cool audio. The guy who helped us to make sure I was functioning, he showed me the speaker. They go on the computers.
They're not even recognizing it, but you're like, it's me now, you were here, and then we walked out, and then they're like, it's been great, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, but if you didn't.
Never told me that.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh. I was like, I gotta tell the girl
About to go viral.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's already, you don't even like hold up your hands. It's already on the ceilings. That's great.
That's
Great.
insane.
That's great.
You didn't bring keys.
Do you need to go back? All right, so it's 1 minute before team meetings. So our really bold igniters are going to share their value proposition. The way this happens is they stand up, they smile, they can have their back to you. I'm not going to make them come to the front of the room. They're going to share it. Nobody's going to apologize. Nobody's going to apologize because it happens inevitably. We're not apologizing. And when they're done, we're going to celebrate it big. So who's going to be the first bold igniter to stand up and share their value proposition? All right, here we go, Kelly.
Go ahead and read it and see it. I'm Kelly Alexander with Keller Williams. I'm dedicated to guiding clients through the process of buying or selling their most important assets with care, confidence, and trust. With local expertise combined with a passion for helping people and concierge level service, I'm here to help you live your best life and embrace the lifestyle you deserve.
Yeah. All right, who else? Who's our next bold agent?
I'm Linda King with Keller Williams. My goal is to partner with clients to build lasting wealth and grow their legacy through smart real estate investments with expert guidance every step of the way.
All right, who else? You know you want to.
I'll do it.
All right, Julie.
All right. Do I have to say that?
You do have to. There's power in standing.
I didn't finish my last sentence, so I just have to finish. I'm like, wait, I'm like the one the waiter
That
comes
feels
and
like
you're
an
like, oh, I know what I
apology.
want by the time you come to me. And it's like, no, I don't. Okay, my name is Julie Forrest. I am a second generation realtor, and we have over 20 years of experience in insurance and finance. And I believe that homeownership is attainable for everyone, and I am passionate about helping my clients find their dream home and build legacy wealth.
All right, one more bold person to share their value proposition, and then we'll turn it over to team meeting. Just.
One man.
Get it, Ian, let's hear it.
I'm Ian with Keller Williams Valentine. We have over 500 agents in our office. We are number one in the region. I have over 2 decades of providing excellent customer service. I'm client-centered, putting you, the client, first and meeting all your needs.
Thank you. Excellent. And I know the people who didn't share had an amazing value proposition. Welcome to team meeting.
Well. Dun, dun, dun.
I do a little cheer.
Amber out. Amber out. Ladies, we reserve this table. I'm loving, oh, I guess I got a mic now. All right, hello on Zoom world. We're getting going because we have a room full of igniters as well. Up, ready? Good, okay. Well, we're just gonna go right into it. So tell me, igniters, tell me what this is. Did this get handed out today?
Yes.
What did you guys talk about this? For people that can't see, maybe, oh, here, you can't be online.
Our belief system.
It is our belief system. Tell me more about it. What do you guys think? What stuck out to you? What's important on there? Oh, and you have to have a mic so everybody online can hear you now. No pressure. Tell me about it. Come on, Julie, you got something for me.
Well, they're all just their values of working with Keller Williams agents, and they're basically good principles to live by.
Sure, that's it. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm gonna leave this up front for you. So you guys are gonna see, so welcome to team meeting, first of all. I know we have a lot of newbies in the room. You're probably wondering, why does this lady have, she looks like the, what did we say? The elf on the shelf. Oh, yeah. Right? Thank you. Because it went from feeling goofy to like, now I'm adorable.
Yeah.
Thank you, Liz.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. Carla even, hi Carla from Ohio. Carla was like, it is too early to wear a Christmas hat. You can't.
Hi.
Hold that thought. It's all in good spirit. We have a good reason for it. So we're gonna start our team meeting with first welcoming our first time guests. So if it is your first time, this is where you get to learn that I am actually mic'd up. I've got the lapel on here. And anybody that is online and joining us from all over the country, they cannot hear you unless you talk into the mic. So if it is your first team meeting, would you just stand up and introduce yourself? Tell us who you are, what you're doing here. Anybody first timers? Yeah, stand on up. Welcome. Let's start right at the front of the room. You raise your hand. Just tell us your name and what you're doing here. And it could literally be, I'm here for Ignite, right? You just joined, say, 2 days ago, whatever that is.
My name is Kishan Patel. And yeah, it's basic as it is. I joined for Ignite, and so just here tailing along.
Awesome. Welcome. So you just got your license
Yeah, about a month ago.
about a month ago. Congratulations. Did you pass on the first time?
Yep.
Amazing, right?
Not to repay, yeah.
That's awesome. My niece actually just took it and I was trying to calm her down of, it's okay. The majority fails the first time. The majority.
Yeah.
It's right. It is. The majority. Who else raised their hand? Anybody here? Over here?
I'm Ian Fraser. I'm here for Ignite and just passed my exam as well.
Congratulations. Good to see you, Ian. Anybody else? Been your first team meeting? Anybody back here? Amazing. You don't even have to press anything and it's not. Yep. As long as you see those numbers in front, you'll be able to talk.
My name's Mary Paget. I'm here for Ignite. This is my first session and I just passed the exam on the first time 3 weeks ago.
Amazing. Awesome. Welcome. Anybody else? First timers right over here?
Do you have to get that out?
So unfortunately for the people
Okay.
online, they want to hear
Oh,
you.
there's people online. Hi,
Yeah.
people online. My name is Kenneth Adams. I was here for Ignite also. I was about to leave, but this guy said I should stay, so I'm here. What's your name? Lorenzo. Okay, and yeah, I just passed my real estate exam a week ago.
Awesome.
So
Congratulations and welcome and good job. So for any of my igniters, you guys all have a sign-in sheet that you need to have signed. I am the team lead to sign off for team meeting. So remember after team meeting to keep that sheet handy dandy and so I can sign off for that for you. Anybody else? First time at team meeting? Good. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, sorry, we have one more. Yeah, please.
Hi, everyone. My name is Fanny Torres. I'm here. This is my first time doing Ignite. Excuse me. I also passed my exam on the first try 2 months ago.
Okay, all you overachievers. Seriously, that's awesome.
What brought me to Charlotte is that my husband, he's in active duty military, so we are stationed here.
Awesome. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you both for your service. I'll let you hold on to that, Fanny, if that's okay. Because we're gonna have a couple other opportunities and we'll just kind of keep some mics distributed, okay? All right, so here we are, back to the mics, bucket fills. This is actually one of my favorite parts, and the bucket fills are, as you see, the thank yous. If there is anybody who you just wanted to thank, or maybe you just wanted to make sure there was a story heard, this is your opportunity to make that happen. So we'll do, Connie's already in the back, I love it. Connie, since you raised your hand so fast, I know this is gonna be a day of gratitude. We're gonna do 4 today. Okay, 4.
Great.
You do not, they can hear you online.
I would like to thank Derek and fill his bucket today. I was stressed out the other day. Nothing went right. I had a listening appointment to go to. And I realized I left my charger at home for my phone. It was on 4%. So I was scrambling. He was so kind, went all the way down his car to go get me a special cord and let me borrow it. But you made my day and you made me on time for my listening appointment. So thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Who else? We got 3 more. 3 more bucket fills to do. I know this room is filled with more gratitude than that. Yes, Kate Cam, coming your way, girl. You don't have to do anything. You just speak real loud. You can stand up, talk to the room. You got it.
I just want to thank you
Oh,
for leadership, Heather and Jay for last week and sharing your journey with us.
Thank you.
And then for taking us to O&D. And we're gonna miss you as TL, but you're such an inspiration for so many people.
thank you. That's very kind. Very kind. It was fun to thank you. Thank you. All right, I got 2 more. 2 more. Rebecca. It's absolutely about, that's exactly right. You watch my ring just blow up right here in the middle of the team meeting.
Asia, I want to thank Lindsay and Michelle. We were at like a growth committee meeting and we did like the wheel of life. And we were able to find out like which areas need assistance and which was really strong. And I found my fun, because you had to be there to know, but I found my fun, found things that were really good to do. So that was very helpful. So thank you.
That is awesome. And for anybody that doesn't know, what we're talking about is that growth committee. So all of our committee meetings that are the first Tuesday of every month, it's a great way. That basically is just a KW model, right? So we're talking about all these different things. There's so many. I mean, even as a team leader, I've been with this company for 10 years. You could surprise me to this day and be like, oh, didn't you know this is part of what KW does? And I'm like, what? I mean, there's so many amazing things. So that's awesome. Be a part of committees and you get to learn lots of new stuff. We need 1 more. Who else has 1 more? Oh, come on.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Where can I run? Jay, thank you.
There it goes. I know she's not here, but this for Sue Parks. As you all know, well, I don't know if many of you know, but I was dual career for a full year. And on call time about 2-3 weeks ago, she gave me that extra little push I needed to leave my full-time job and come here full-time. So thank you, Sue.
Seriously, I'm gonna cry. I hope she is on. I hope she has heard that. If not, give her a big smooch and a big hug after this and let her know. I know you've probably told her even in person, but that is so cool just to like put it out there in the world even and let everybody else know. Congratulations. That's very cool. Very cool. All right, so when we were just talking about our MVVBP, so that's our mission, our vision, our value, our belief system, and our perspective, which it looks like you guys went over today at Ignite, which is why we were just talking about that. So the first one, of course, our mission. I'm gonna kind of cruise through our vision. God, family, then business, of course, is our values. Our belief system, which again, you guys have right in front of you there printed out. And of course, our perspective. And last but certainly not least, our purpose is to be the place where entrepreneurs thrive. And you guys are gonna continue to see those because they are part of who we are. So let's talk about November birthdays. Holy cow, we literally cannot squeeze on 1 more person. Can you see even down here? 1 more, like 1 more. We had to fit 1 more in because it's so many. If you have a November birthday, stand up, stand up, stand up. Where are my November birthdays? Jay White, November. Oh, who else? November. Happy birthday. Awesome. That's an awesome awesome, good, big list. All right, work anniversaries. Look at Shirley with 10. Anybody in the room having a work anniversary for November?
What's that?
Have anybody on that? I don't know anybody on the list.
I don't think that I'm.
You are November?
I am November.
Happy 10
My first
year.
event was going to the Thanksgiving potluck.
Oh.
So, yeah, yeah.
Happy anniversary. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, next, here we go. And you may see your name up there. These are all our newbies just for this last 30 days.
Yeah,
If you
wow.
were on the list, stand up. Welcome to Keller Williams Valentine. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. All right, and our October cappers, you guys know what this means. 100% commission for all the people. Do we have any of our brand new cappers for the year in the room?
Not in the room.
I don't see in the room, but I do see one special capper. Are you gonna go over that one special
Yes,
capper?
yes.
Fantastic. Congratulations to everybody for receiving 100%. Cool. Oops, let me click on back. All right, you guys, so every single month we go over our $1 million producers, and there's 3 different categories. Here on the top, you've got written volume, listed volume, and then the third is the closed volume. So of course, written volume is the business you're currently doing in the month of October, right? So we have 3 different categories: individuals, teams, which are 2 licensed agents, and then groups, of course, 3 licensed agents or more. So in order to even get on the list, it is at the $1 million mark, right? So these are all $1 million producers or more for the month of October in written volume. Let's give them a round. And we have enlisted volume. This is amazing because you guys continue to take market share for listings, which just is phenomenal. Again, our individual agents, teams, and groups all over $1 million. Round of applause. And of course, last but not least, we do love the closed volume because that means what? Money in the bank. So these are individuals that closed over $1 million, teams over $1 million, and groups over $1 million. It is jam-packed on here too. I love to see this. This is awesome. So money in our pocket. So I want to park here for a hot second. Is there anybody on here that's in the room? Couple? Yep. Is it small? Is it the white? Yeah, small. Got a couple teams back here. Team, okay, so don't be shy, my teams. We're gonna park here for a hot second. Why is it that you guys are having success? And I do need a mic, so people online can hear you. Where's the success coming from? Have a second. Say that again.
Doing the work.
Doing the work. What does that look like? What is doing the work, Jay? You have a team of how many individuals?
32.
Roughly 30 people on your team. What does doing the work mean? If I could put that on a t-shirt.
Doing the work is showing up in the morning, lead generating, building a pipeline, following up with people, adding value, showing properties or listing properties and writing deals.
Anybody want to add to that? That pretty much summed it up. So we're doing the work.
I just want to add one thing to that. Yes. And right now we have a running joke on our team that come Halloween, every real estate agent takes off and doesn't come back to the new year. You have way less competition right now. So we do some cold calling. I know that might not be a lot of people's thing, yet we are seeing way less competition, and it's there. You just gotta pick up the phone and go get it.
This week is the other thing that showed up this week, and we've got a little bigger sample size, so we kind of have I feel like we've got a little better sense of the market than most people. All of a sudden buyers showed up again this week.
After the election, for those online, if you couldn't hear that, Jim, tell us a little more.
And then the last thing is follow-up, constant follow-up. It's not the first, second, third, or fourth time that you talk to somebody. It's usually sometimes in the double digits. And then the other thing is forming relationships. And that is so important in what we do.
So important in what we do. So a couple things that you guys all just made me think of, relationships. So again, very strategically, we hold bold in the fall. For the reason that, again, it sets you up for your business for the first of the year. But more importantly, what better time is it to go build relationships than the holidays? I mean, if you can't make an excuse to go like love on some people, right? So I love that. Jay, I love the doing the work. It really is that simple. We overcomplicate things so many times. And these are people that are selling milk. You guys are gonna have having probably the best month in November. Does that
November will
sound
be our
right?
second biggest month of the year.
I saw Thomas, I mean, theirs was best month of October, like, the numbers are here, the numbers are here, there are people buying and selling. I love how you brought up, again, we've heard a lot of excuses that people were saying, oh, my buyers, my sellers were saying after the election. Well, guess what time it is? After the election, so do what Jim said, follow up with those people. Maybe even it was open houses, you met some people back in March. Are you having those conversations? Cool, I love it. Heard from our top producers, fantastic, you guys, thank you for sharing that. So of
Hey,
course,
Teresa.
to our top 10 producers.
Teresa,
Please.
one thing just on that. One of the buyers we just put under contract over the weekend came to an open house 2 years ago, and we stayed in touch, and they kept our little pamphlet and called us when they were ready.
Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, so top 10 producers, again, you guys are gonna see individuals, teams, and groups. So in each category, of course, the top 10s. For my igniters, start recognizing some of these names. Make your little coffee appointment. Maybe you just see them roaming in the halls. Maybe you know PJ has an office in the team and you wanna go down and pop by and ask some questions. These are your top producers. Go hug on them, ask them how they can help you. You can say no, please. Schedule an appointment, please. All right, so I've got our first special guest. We have Carolina Gold in the house. And Liz has your mic right here.
I got you. Teresa. Oh,
She thinks, yeah.
Yeah, we're good. No, we're good. There you go.
Really get your old self up here. So I'm Teresa Green, and this is our sidekick, Billy, and we are representing Carolina Gold, your in-house mortgage broker. Sure. We're jumping. So I'm going to talk about some funny stuff for you. I'm going to try to be funny for you. I'm going to push again the fact that we are a broker, not a retail lender or loan officer. So we have many places that we can place loans. We know that when you get a lead, it is probably, well, it's classified as gold. It is to us as well. No pun intended in the name. So we're going to do everything in our power to work with them and you to get them where they want to be in a house and what their goals are. So it's been a little difficult lately with interest rates being high. Of course, what everybody wants their monthly housing payment to be, including myself. But again, if it can't happen today, we're going to put a plan together that if they will follow, they can see when they can be a homeowner, and we'll keep you abreast of that as well. So again, I stress it all the time, but who you work with matters more than ever. So we also, if you have potential buyers out there that have gotten their own pre-approval, just give us a shout. It's free. It takes 2 seconds to see if there's something else on the table, if we can offer something better, if there's a different way to structure something. I just closed a investment property at the beach condo, and it was all approved, underwritten, golden deal. At the very last minute, I had done a training, and we actually were able to get her a better rate on a 12-month bank statement program than we did on a full doc second home condo at the beach. So crazy stuff is happening in the market. The big thing, which Jay touched on, I guess, with more buyers out this week, everybody has been, we're going to wait till the election's over. We're going to wait till the election's over. I'm going to play a little game with you and kind of do my nerdy mortgage stuff. But does anybody know now that we're talking about it, what interest rates are set on for mortgages? I got a free little prize for somebody that gets the right answer, for anybody that wants to guess. What index, what's going on out there that is setting, well, some mortgages are on LIBOR. So CPI, Consumer Price Index, is what comes out tomorrow. And unfortunately, I'm going to be doom and gloom to you, but it's expected to go up. So we probably won't see interest rates for mortgages coming down a whole lot. We fully expect it to ebb and flow up a little bit, down a little bit day to day. So, but the good news is from almost every economic channel out there, Fannie, Freddie, Ginger, all the mortgage people, all the economists, when we get to January, we should see that year over year number come down because it's based on last year. So we expect first quarter to have some lower interest rates, start the year off great. So we're all banking on that. And they're saying through next year, by the end of the year, we will be down where that Fed fund rate is at 3 to 3.25%. Which get us back to some really good low rates. Now, again, what happens, I don't know, but that's what we're hearing. So want to pass that on to you. But again, come see us. We're always available. Happy to take a call, text, email, anytime. Weekends are fine as well. Billy?
I want to reiterate real quick something that Teresa said I think is really important. Let us take a second look at some of those pre-approvals we have. I've done that a couple of times and found out the borrower had a pre-approval that was automated. Basically, they went in to an online lender, put in their information, and it said, "Yep, that sounds good." Pulled your credit and spit out a pre-approval letter for them without any type of verification. That's the type of thing you might not pick up on unless you're used to seeing it. Lunch and learn. First off, this is not a lunch and learn about credit repair. Okay, it's not about how to get that 520 credit borrower up to whatever to buy a home. But we have a lunch and learn coming up 4th of December. And the gentleman who's going to be presenting is Jordan Goldberg. I've known him, long time. So he is like a regional president now for Exactus, and Exactus is the company that provides us with the credit reports. So when your customer comes to us, we pull credit. Exactus is the company that goes out to the 3 bureaus, gets the information, puts it on a report for us. This presentation, I've done it a number of times over the years, and anytime that Jordan comes in and spends times with agents, they really take a lot out of it. What he will talk about is really just understanding credit, talking about some of the misnomers out there, the information that you can become a more of a resource for your borrowers or for your buyers. And I'll give you just one silly example. When my kids were 13, 14, 15, I went to Jordan and said, "Okay, so what do I do to get them prepared, to have good credit?" And he told me. So when my daughter turned 18, I did exactly what Jordan said. Got her student Discover card, a $500 limit on it, and a Discover card. Jordan said, "Get a Discover card because it's not accepted everywhere." So that worked out really well. 6 months later, she got a gas credit card through Citibank. It wasn't through the gas company, it's through Citibank. And following that, and my daughter doing a good job of saving, at 20 years old in 1 week, contracted on her first house with a 780 credit score. And that was just the advice that Jordan had given. So he's a very good resource, very entertaining, very knowledgeable, and very approachable. So I would very highly encourage you to come out and spend a little time with us on the 4th.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Right up front, fantastic. All right, so that is on the 4th. Let's talk about some other events that I know we have going on. If you have not seen, we are doing the backpack drive for Western North Carolina. So we're going to fill 100 backpacks as the goal with some supplies and send them up to the Carolinas. I did get a text back from Maria, who has been kind of spearheading everything up there. And again, this just goes into perspective is why I'm sharing. I had reached out to her and I said, "Hey, where's Mary?" I was touching Mary earlier. You were on the phone. Dale has so kindly offered to drive all of these backpacks up on Monday. Number one. So thank you to your hubby. Oh, did he? She's like, "Yeah, I have a new listing." Thank you to Dale. when I had reached out to Maria, who is kind of spearheading all of the different donations that we've been setting up to Asheville, Boone, etc. Y'all, the text, she was like crying on this text. She said, you have no idea how much this means that we will be driving up on Monday with 100 backpacks. She said, just when you feel like you're not making a difference. So she obviously had had a bad day, maybe they're low on funds, whatever had been going on. And when I tell you, even just what little bit we know about what they've been doing up there, it's amazing. And do we all have bad days? We all feel like, you know, even when you're not making a difference. And so we brought even just that little bit of sunshine to her today. Those will go up on Monday. So you do have still a couple more days to deliver if they can be in office. I wrote the 14th, I think that's Thursday. But now that I do know, if you could just make sure they're here by Friday, this QR code will take you directly to Amazon. But again, we're taking any backpacks and supplies. Next Wednesday, super excited for this one. This is Ken Pozick flying in from Orlando, Florida. If you guys would do me a favor, you don't hear me say much, pull out your phones. Pull out your phones. I want you to go to the YouTube app on your phone. The YouTube app. And you can just go into YouTube and you can search Ken Pozick. And that's P-O-Z-E-K. Ken Pozick. It's okay. We know you're on YouTube. Somebody tell me how many subscribers this dude has on.
53,000.
53,000. Even if you kind of scroll down, I think it tells you some popular videos or such that he's made. Is there one there by Shaq? He did about Shaq's home down in Orlando. How many views did he get on that? 2 million views or 2 million likes or? Okay.
You got another channel called Orlando Real. REAL. That's gonna be bigger than his first channel.
So just to put a little bit of perspective of who this guy is and what he's doing on social media, so you can see that. Look him up on his website later, his Instagram, all the Twitters, all the things. Make sure you register. This will sell out and I will run out of seats. So you can always go to the calendar, you can go to the Facebook, or you can scan the QR code here. Again, next Wednesday. He will be phenomenal. Super excited for that one. All right, on that same day, we do have a Zoom if maybe you have some other things going on, but sorry. Yep.
This is the next day.
Sorry, November 21st. Thank you. I was like, what is, yes. So on the next day, the 21st, at 10 o'clock via Zoom is the title insurance, which Heritage Title so graciously does for us. If you have no idea what I'm even talking about, why would we need title? You need to be on the Zoom. Super great information on there. And then in the afternoon, Darren is doing his amazing M4 Mastermind, a great way to come in and mastermind. This is for all volumes. So whether you've been in the business for 2 months or maybe 12 years, you can come in the room and mastermind. That will be on the 21st at 1 o'clock. The following day, November 22nd, did you guys know that we actually have iFinder is our in-house investment company in short, so that you too can go to, say for example, a listing appointment and offer a cash offer to your sellers. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Again, you should be. I think this is just Zoom, right? It's got to scan the QR code, and that is Friday the 22nd at 12:30. Again, just a reminder, if I'm talking too fast for you, go to the calendar. It will always be on the calendar. Tuesday, November 26th. Who's excited to eat some turkey? See, we even get cheers for turkey. November 26th from 12 to 2, there will be no team meeting. This is the team meeting. We're going to get together and we're going to fellowship. I even heard Miss Saber will be here. So again, this will be a huge event. All you have to do is sign up with the QR code to bring a dish. The Market Center will, of course, will be making turkey, but you can bring anything and everything otherwise. So sign up, sign up, sign up. I mean, we usually have 120 people in here. Awesome. So come have some mashed potatoes and turkey. And as a reminder, then that Thursday and Friday, we all will be enjoying our families, and the office will be closed for the holiday. We have Miss Sue giving away some call time leads and evidently changing lives, getting people to go full-time real estate. I mean, come on. Monday, December 2nd, if you do want to do call time leads with Miss Sue, you just got to come in for this 30-minute class and find out what it is about. On Thursday, December 12th, heard here for the first time, it's a Christmas, sorry, it's the holiday party! Hence the elf on the shelf. This is where my hat comes in. Holiday party is December 12th, 7 o'clock. For those of you who were here last year, it will be at the same location, the Country Club, right off of 51 there. Any questions around the holiday party? Just so excited.
Teresa, can I bring a guest?
Please. Oh, could you bring a guest? You can. I think it's all agents are free and the guest is $35. Fantastic, fantastic.
One guest.
One guest, so make sure you register because again, this will be a full event and super fun to get together with everybody. All right, Miss Michelle, you have some announcements real quick for PC.
Okay, yeah.
There is another mic there if you need a second.
So, you don't have a turkey hat.
Don't have to.
I-
We're skipping right.
If I would have known that, I would look for a turkey hat. That would have been cute. Okay. Oh, I mean, I know. I mean, there's Christmas music playing in at the hotel. It's just way too early for me when it feels like spring, right, guys? Okay. First of all, are all my coaches up here? Where's Kildea? She go? She's in and out. Well, maybe she'll come. Maybe she'll pop right on up. Okay. All right. First of all, we have, in case you guys don't know, some amazing coaches. So I want to recognize, well, Kildea, she should be in here. I don't know, she must have popped out for a minute. Okay. So, who I'm extremely grateful for are the coaches that work with you guys all the time. And so Sharon Martin, Connie Yates right there. So if y'all give them a round of applause, please. Woo! Couldn't do it without them. They're amazing. And they're going to share a little bit here in a minute. And then also we have Kildea, who maybe she'll slip back in, Miranda, and let's see, Yassine. Yassine is overseas, but he's handling everything. We were with him this morning. I mean, he does it via Zoom. It's phenomenal. And then we also have Abby Wilson. So so we are really pleased with the group we have. But here's what's really cool. Guess how many closings they had this month? Jay, how many closings y'all have? Just curious. For October, 50 million. I mean, I know y'all do a lot. No? Okay, so I'm really proud. Y'all throw a number out. How many closings do you think PC had? 36. That's our 40. Those are our next goals. So really pleased. They actually closed 20 homes, and we're super proud. So if you give up all of PC a round of applause. And I'm just going to throw some names because these are brand new agents, right? I mean, I have a couple that are not, right? But to do 20 closings in October, I'm so proud of them. But we had Chris Crawley had 3, Antonia Watkins had 1, Philippe Morris had 1, Catherine Mendez had 1, Cindy Binge had 1, Brianna Simpson had 1, Aisha McLean, is she still in here? Did she sneak out? She had 1. Bernice Cruz, and I'm going to pause there. She had 3 closings. She also capped. So I was hoping she's a first-time capper. And I'm going to share a quick story about her. We do this event called The Amazing Race. And when she was out doing The Amazing Race, she went and she met a lady in the mall who was the cleaning lady at the mall. And she went up to her and said, she's a realtor and she's seeing if she could help her in any way. She said, well, you can't help me, but I would love for you to help my daughter. Her daughter was called at that moment. They called their daughter. She set up a time. That same day, later on that day, did a buyer consult, had her approved within the next day. That weekend showed her houses and then got her under contract. Somebody during The Amazing Race who she randomly walked up to. That's the kind of stuff that's going on in our program right now. Can you give her a round of applause even though she's not here? Is that not the coolest? And I just love to see people grow. So that's been amazing. And then after that, we have Joanne Snyder. She had 2 closings. Kyrie Smith had 2 closings. Travis, I don't have my glasses on right now. Manigault had 2 closings. Sadie Griffin had 1. And Jordan Kagan sitting in the back of the room. Jordan, can you stand up for a minute? Woo, Jordan. Annie just got a listing. And Jordan, how long been Jordan's been with us now? Maybe how long? 3 months and sitting in bold too. Okay. That's what I love. That's why we had the results we're getting. So, you know, really it's great to see. So, we're excited. We have closed 132 homes so far this year, which again is another record. And we're in the verge of becoming $1 million coaching program. That'll be the next story I share with you guys coming up because we're right on the verge. So, you guys want to share what we have coming up, in terms of our events?
Yeah, so tonight we are having a PC social over at Hickory Tavern across from the old office in Valentine. So come, we're going to have appetizers, and really we just want to celebrate our PC clients. Oh, excuse me, from 4 to 6 this evening. So make sure you come. Let's have some drinks and appetizers and just have a good time and celebrate.
And then monthly, we always have a performance coaching session. This month, it's going to be next Wednesday, November 20th. From 1 to 3, we are heavily focused on buyers. Remember August 17th when we thought the world was going to crash, right? New NAR rules, new commission rules. It's been a couple months, and what? We still got $1 million producers. So we're going to be focused on, Tasha's going to talk about some new forms that just came out in October. We're going to talk about relationships. We're going to do objection handling. We're going to do role playing. So that's specific if you are signed up for productivity coaching. If you are not and interested, somebody might be able to get you a special invite. So just let us know if you're interested to come in that. But we always do one of those once a month, and it's always a big value to our coaching program. Yeah, so Summit coaching is a level up, I would say, from regular performance coaching. That's available for everybody. We've all been doing this a long time. In this room, I see some players. We get bogged down sometimes with the monotony, the same. Remember, you do not have to be new to be in PC coaching. Summit means you've had 4 transactions or more. It's really elevating your systems, your procedures, your game, making the client experience better for the client and you if you have systems in place. So we have 3 Summit coaches right now. And if you're interested in that, just let us know.
Yeah, and we're actually having people who are seasoned agents who are coming back to us and said, hey, I got out of coaching early on after the first 4 deals. I'm struggling, or I really need to get back on my game. And so we're super excited to help anybody out. So just let us know. That's it for us. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Amazing. All right, and our next guest. Switch her right over.
And 1 and 2. Hey everyone. As you guys know, my name is Leah.
And I'm Jules.
And we are your in-house marketing team and tech team, right? All things marketing and tech for KW. We are here to help you guys. As you've probably seen, we've had some fun updates with the password security to get into KW Command. That's to keep your accounts more secure, since there's a lot of really important information in your accounts. With that being said, now it is having you put in a code they haven't said how often it's going to happen. It is frequent enough. Yes, it so is. Right. So the thing to know, that right there, that QR code will take you to a video on how to unlock your account or get back in your account. It's also on the KWB Facebook group as well. Main thing to know, when it sends a code, that's going to your personal email generally. Okay. So not your KW email, your personal email normally. Okay. And if you don't see it in there, check your spam folder. But that will also unlock your account. So new update as well. If you get your password wrong 5 times logging into Command, it will lock your account for 10 minutes. I'm not sure it tells you it's 10 minutes, so it's pretty alarming, right? Now you can unlock it immediately by clicking forgot password, and it'll send you that code again to your personal inbox. Okay. But it's just 10 minutes, and then you'll be able to try again as well. If you guys have any help, if you need help resetting that password or you're not getting it, reaching out to Scott Leroy Marketing, and I'll put the email up in just a second here, or coming to us in the hub will be your best bets. And if you don't mind going to the next slide. All right, let's talk about what are your best tech resources at KWB. If it's time sensitive, like this password, you need to get in, you're locked out, right? You're not getting that code. Support at Scott Leroy Marketing is our virtual tech assistant that will answer emails in general between 10 minutes to 30 minutes. Now they're a little bogged down from this password thing, But in general, if you need a quick response, if DocuSign is giving you an error, if you're having any trouble with your KW Tech, support at scottleroymarketing.com is time-sensitive answers. If you need in-person help for time-sensitive things, we're in the hub. Jules and I are in the hub Tuesday through Friday from 12 to 12:30. So if you need in-person help, time-sensitive, come to the hub. We're here to help in person. But if you need virtual help, you need immediate help, that's Scott Leroy Marketing. You can shoot them an email and get help even faster. Outside of that, of course, you guys can meet with us once a week for free, one-on-one tech and marketing help, right? We'll help you figure out what's your best marketing plan for 2025. Where are the holes in your marketing and your sphere touch, right? Are you reaching out to them on social media? Are you hitting them via email? If not, what's the best plan for your business and where you're at, okay? So that's one-on-ones that you can go to KWB Resources and click I need tech help on the top right, or scan that. You can book with us for up to once a week. It's free for you guys to utilize, right? Take advantage of it. And lastly, we do have tech training, of course, every Tuesday and Thursday right here from 1 to 2 p.m.
Yep, and today's class is the new agent overview class. So we'll get all the new agents comfortable with your tech, kind of like a movie preview, show you what Command can do, and then answer your questions on that. Also showing you the top 5 ways that you can set up your Command account for success. So we'll go over that today in this room, 1 to 2 p.m.
And if you have any password issues, come to that class, right? We'll help you reset it. Even if you're not a new agent, but you haven't used Command to the highest capability yet, come to that class 1 to 2 p.m. We can help you implement that. Thank you, guys.
Yes, Charlene.
Yeah. Yeah, so we were just on a regional call yesterday with the tech, and yeah, they are allowing emails to go out and texts. They are not allowing external links at this time to be sent. So you can send out any links with the KW website, but if you're trying to send out like a Google form, it will flag it as suspicious activity. So for right now, they're saying that those emails are going out. Again, they're adding extra security so that false links don't get sent out. So that might just be temporary, but right now, the thing to know if you are sending out emails, right, sending a link, will need to go to your KW website. So if you're emailing out about a listing, that's fine, right? Link it to your KW website. And if you have questions on that, if you have an admin that handles it for you, if you need someone to handle it for you, right, this is what we do. But we can help you if you have questions on that, and I'll keep you posted as more updates come. Thank you, Charlene. Great question. Yeah.
But you may have covered. I don't have problems with my command password, but if I log in right now under my command on my phone or my laptop, and an hour she goes to go add a document, it sends me a code, and then she has to text me, and I have to grab the code and send her the code to get her in. Is that on the radar that with the TCs that it's a little extra?
It is on the radar for sure because they just added some extra capabilities permissions wise for TCs to be able to get in and get their own code sent. I'll post that out. I'll send it to you, but I'll post it on the KWB Facebook. This was just released yesterday, so it's still very new. But yes, this is common for TCs right now having a hard time. I would recommend if your TC is having a hard time, shoot Scott Leroy Marketing an email. They'll know what to do to set that up. Yeah.
You give your mom login information for your email, and then she could just hop in there on her own. So just as a temporary.
Great idea. Thanks, Liz. Any other questions we can answer? All right, we'll be in the hub from 12 to 12:30. So if you need help getting back in, we'll be there. Thank you.
Thanks.
That's our next song. We will be there for you. I don't know. I don't sing. Nope, I do not sing. I do not sing. Elf on the Shelf does not sing. Thank you, ladies. All right, look at this. I'm just passing mics today. Here we go. Have we been good? Of course. Phew.
Of course. It's close to Christmas, so everybody's good.
I think.
So I just have a couple of not really announcements, but reminders, and yeah, maybe one announcement. One thing that we've seen over the last 3 or 4 weeks, or 3 or 4 months, I should say, is personal property not being on the contract. Okay, everybody remember that you've got to put your personal property that your buyer is requesting on the contract. We've had some walkthroughs and the refrigerator's not there, or the washer and dryer's not there, and the buyer is in Kansas now, and the sellers in Kansas now with the personal property. So remember to make sure you're putting the personal property on the contract, regardless of what's in the MLS. If it's in the MLS, if it's not in the MLS, if your buyer is requesting it and thinks they're getting it as part of the purchase, you need to make sure it's on the contract. Okay? Any questions? Okay. Confirming your compensation at the closing attorneys. This has been really big, as we expected over the last couple of months. They don't always look at the buyer information sheet and the seller information sheet for compensation. I just had one myself, got part of my compensation from the seller, part from the buyer. Buyer's amount was not included. Okay. Pushed us back a few days. So make sure you're checking that early on. If you don't have your closing statement in advance, ask for a preliminary so that you can at least see that information. Okay. One suggestion might be to ask the paralegal, the closing attorney, or whomever you're working with at the closing attorney's office, how would you like me to notify you of the compensation? Okay. Make sure you're getting that and it's not at the last minute because it could push your closing back. New forms, new to the new forms. These are not the forms from June, July, or August. These are the new forms as of October. So we've got a new buyer agency agreement and minimal modifications to the cooperative compensation agreement. We'll have training on that on Thursday at 11 a.m. via Zoom. The deadline to start using those forms is November 20th. So if you have not made yourself familiar with them, please jump on the Zoom call, take a look at them, send over any questions you might have. The buyer agency agreement has been reduced from 7 pages to 3. So there is a pretty big difference. Okay. We have added an addendum to reinsert some of that information that was removed, but we'll address that in training. Has anybody in here reviewed those documents? Okay. Any comments, thoughts? Yeah, they're pretty clean. Let's see here. I think that's all I have. Yeah. That's it for me.
Awesome.
Unless somebody has questions for me, I'm done.
We should have 400 people on November 14th,
I know.
11
That's it.
o'clock. Again, if you didn't catch it or later want to put it on your calendar, you can always go to the calendar for that. And then always a reminder, Tasha, every single month is doing bulletproof your transactions. So another great one on November 25th with her at 1 o'clock. ALC, come on up. You guys got some announcements as well. He's off.
What's easier?
What to take? How about if I have you, Lindsay? I'll let you go first. You are. Yep. What you guys got going on?
So I'm Lindsay with the Growth Committee. As we talked about earlier, we have our first meeting the first Tuesday of every month at 11 a.m. in the Hub. And we try to have a special guest every month. And thank goodness we had Miss Michelle this month. And she did an excellent job of pouring into our Growth Committee. What we do in addition to at that meeting is talk about how we visit Superior School Real Estate. We also do a career night here. We're trying to help you build your profit share, help bring in more awesome, incredible agents to this office. So if you're interested in that, reach out to me or see us the first Monday of every month in the Hub. The next thing I would love for you to do, and everyone in this room is able to do this, and it could benefit you as well as our office, is to invite people to come to career night here. It's November 20th from 6 to 7. We do ask for some volunteers to come from 5:30 to 7, just to kind of help us fill the room a little bit. We are doing a giveaway for $30 to Harris Teeter for this event. So if you have someone that comes, they'll be entered into a drawing. But we've got some flyers just like this for the social media that you can screenshot, add them to your social media, inviting people to come. You can personally text these out to anybody who's been telling you, like, I've always kind of thought about real estate. Well, this is an opportunity for them to come and figure out what it's all about, learn a little bit, see if they're interested, and if it makes sense for them, we kind of answer some questions. They can be in school or thinking about school, and we have major discounts for their cost of going to school. So please make sure that that's something that you mentioned, because that's a huge value add for anybody that's thinking about going into school. That's it.
So you want to go next? Oops, I'm going the wrong way.
So we just wanted to remind everybody that you can give to KW Cares transactionally. Every time you submit a check to the office, a closing check, $5, $10 can come out of that check to go directly to KW Cares. You won't even miss it because you never saw it, kind of thing. So it's a great way to give back. I've been doing it for 2 years and I don't even know that I'm doing it half the time. If you are wanting to do that, you can go visit Lynn's office. She has little hearts that she's putting all around her office doors right now. Basically, if you're giving back to KW Cares, your name goes on one of those hearts, and it's just a cool way to show all the people that are giving back right now. And there's a lot of hearts on that door. So just want to remind you about that. And then this winter, we are teaming up with the Salvation Army. So basically this year, what you can do is adopt a child. What you're going to want to do if you want to be a part of this is go visit my brain. Liz, go visit. Sorry, I'm not thinking. Go visit Liz. Right now, actually, after team meeting, she's doing signups to adopt a child. If you aren't going to stop by after team meeting, go visit her at her office. Basically, you're going to get a child's name with a whole list of items that they want to give. It's basically their Christmas, right? So everything you get for them is going to be what they're getting for Christmas this year. So it's an awesome way to give back. We need to have all donations in by December 6th, I believe. I think that's it.
Last, certainly but not least, Jay, what you got going on?
Awesome. So I am jacked for this one. One of my good friends, Ken Pozick, has a really massive business in Orlando, Florida. And I'll tell you a little story real quick. 2015, he moved from Detroit to Orlando and sold, I don't want to get this wrong, 25, 30 homes, which is like come from Orlando, in Detroit, the guy was selling like 100 a year, right? He and his family decided they didn't want to live in Detroit anymore. They moved to Orlando. He had to rebuild his business starting from nothing. Didn't know anybody, didn't have a sphere of influence. Ken's built a media empire, right? When I say this is the smallest room he's going to speak at this year, guys, he's been at Inman speaking to 10 or 15,000 people. He's been on stage at Keller Williams Family Reunion, been on stage at Mega Camp, been on stage at some real estate media. You guys have ever heard of BAM? I'm not going to say it out loud. Right? Have you guys heard of BAM? All right, look up BAM Real Estate. These are influencers in real estate. Ken is one of the probably top 5 to 10 influencers in the real estate space. The stuff that he's doing on social media is crazy strong, right? His team generates 300 to 400 leads for free every month from social media. And these aren't leads that are hard to convert. They're leads that are reaching out going, I want to work with you, right? So if you're interested in learning how to do that kind of stuff, sign up for our event on the 20th, right?
That's the 9 o'clock one they can
Yep.
come to.
So from 9 to 12, is that right? And then if you're in the top 100, we're going to have a private little get together. There's your sign up at the Old Mac Brewery just after that. Cool?
Cool.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Awesome. I did want to do one last announcement before Angela, is she still here? Does she have to pop out? Yes, awesome. Congratulations to both Omar and Sarah. So they were nominated as Rookie of the Year through Canopy. So everybody knows through Canopy. So that's all different denominations, any real estate company, it doesn't matter, etc. We had 2 rookies nominated through Canopy. So we'll keep a lookout for that and see who actually wins. We have been known to build rookies of the year, which is amazing. Last but certainly not least, Miss Angela, you want to tell us if we have some people here to introduce? Come visit out in the hub?
Yes. Come on up front, vendors. Excuse me. Do we have anyone? Where is she? Yeah, we have comment section Carolina here. Oh, there she is. Okay, so hey, I'm Angela with the vendor program. I just want to give everyone an opportunity that's a vendor of ours to reintroduce themselves and say what they do.
Hello again, Billy Gerald, your mortgage professional with Carolina Gold Mortgages, and I make your life easier.
Teresa Green, Carolina Gold Mortgage. I'll make it even easier.
I'm gonna talk to you guys instead of the microphones. Everybody having a good day today? Just a real quick shout out. We're going into the holiday period. Thank you, veterans.
Yep.
Thank you, Turkey Thanksgiving Day cookers. And thank you that are all wrapping gifts for Christmas for other folks. I'm John with Gallup Home Concepts. I've been around here about 12 years. It's not very sexy. I don't dance and sing. You don't want to hear that. And I don't have all these great props, but I do pretty good home inspections. Please visit my website and look me up online. Google they take care of me pretty well, and so do y'all. Have a great holiday. Happy belated birthday, John. Thank you.
Awesome. Hi, guys. I'm Lauren. I'm with Home Inspection Carolina. We also do home inspections and all those things. We've got about 28 guys kind of all over, so you can get scheduled with us pretty quickly. Right now, within about a day or two, you get a report back within 24 hours. And we also have a lot of great stuff on our website as well. So I'd love to meet you if I haven't already, and I'll stick around for a little bit in the hub here. So thank you, guys.
Yeah, so after our meeting, if you haven't met any of these fine folks, please stop and say hello and ask them about their services. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, guys. Thank you, John. And last but not least, how about just a thank you? Go kill it. Have a great week. Okay. Actually, let me grab this.